What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Let me just say this, man. When Gillie and Wallow got that $100 million deal with Barstools, let me just say, I for one was so excited for him. Because Wallow had did 20 years, and I'm not from Philadelphia, but Brother George had explained to me that they're both from North Philly, I believe. And, these guys worked really hard as cousins to come back, get this deal. They're very influential in helping out Cameron and Mace on their channel and stuff like that. So these guys are trendsetters, man, and they went and got $100 million. They did it their way. All right. These are men. When you talk about Gillie and Wallow, man, you got to watch what you say. These are brothers who give millions of dollars back into the Philadelphia community for development, bro. Like, we got to understand who we're talking about here. We ain't talking about people who don't give back. They even have Gillie Fest in Philly. So we got to really watch what we are saying about our brother. All right. Some of y'all might not like how the brother talk or how he come. This guy is the real deal. I know it because Brother George is the real deal. This guy does a lot for his city. Both of them do. All right. So we gonna nip that in the bud. Brother Gillie is a married man. You don't hear no scandals about him cheating on his wife and all that stuff, right? But he does have an older son. His son recently got killed a few days ago. Now, Hassan Campbell, and again, I'm gonna tread lightly because, I'm not, trying to beef with the brother or anything like that. The brother has made a controversial video pretty much calling out Gillie for his son being killed. I want to play that part, and we're going to come back.
I just got one question for Gillie and Wallow, right? How you get $100 million and your kid is still in the hood? Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Hold up. How do you get $100 million check? Why is your kid still in the hood? See, let me tell y'all a little story, right? Not too long ago, I had an individual that I was trying to help. He wanted to go viral. So we sent some dudes after I did a live outside on University in Burnside, 1895. Go outside, smash my window, key my car up in the middle of the night. Then told people on the internet I got chased by gunmen. You're right. Right? This is what they did. The next day, a couple of days, the same individual that I tried to help did an album cover with me in a coffin to go viral. Right? That's just to give you an example of how dirty the streets is. See, 1895 is gone now. And now my wife and kids is living in a castle somewhere yonder. And all of my kids was moved out of the hood. And the ones that you still see in the hood is because they mama hood and don't want to go nowhere. She had options. Now, here's the thing, right? You got $100 million check. I moved my family. I ain't never seen $100 million. Only a couple. And with them little pennies that I got in little spurts, I made sure I moved my family out of the hood and took care of everybody around me. You explain to me how Wallow and Gillie got $100 million worth of gain. For everybody else's kid, you can see the downfall of Young Thug, but you couldn't see your son in the street getting his snot box rocked with all that jewelry on. Like he was in a moving target. I don't even understand this. But I really, really do. Because if y'all watch my last live that I put on private, and I'm going to put it back up and I'm going live again an hour from now. It's 8:59. At 10 o'clock, 10:30 this morning, I'm going live again because I got a lot to say. I don't even think y'all understood. It's like I didn't predict it, but I predicted this. Do you understand that you can't sit down at Satan's table without somebody losing their soul? Do you understand that you cannot sit down at Satan's table? Take that, take that, take that. What did Nori say? That there's a door
Okay, so, this is Hassan Campbell. This is what Hassan Campbell does, and I'm going to address the points. The main point that Hassan Campbell is making is you signed a $100 million deal. Why you didn't bring your son out of the hood? That's what he's saying mainly. Why you didn't take your son out the hood? Okay? He's saying also in this video, look at me. With the money that I got, I moved my whole family out the hood. Number one, Gillie's son is 25 years old. Who's to say he wants to be moved from wherever he's at? I'm going to give another example. I have an uncle who lost his son, my cousin. My cousin got killed about 10 years ago in Compton. Somebody tried to rob him of his particular, he had a car, a brand new Suburban, something like that. And he was, as he was trying to refuse, they shot him in the car and killed him. My uncle was working for Arco Oil Company. He was in the oil processing business. And for those of you in Southern California, it is a lucrative career. He had opportunities to go to Houston. Texas is in a bigger market. So Texas is a great place, no state tax, all of that. I used to always ask Uncle G, man, why you don't want to, go down to Texas? You would, and at that time, he's making about $100,000 a year. He was making really good money. He could buy a house down there. Now, Texas 10 years ago, houses were cheap. It's a good quality of life in Texas, no state tax. Know what he told me? He said, man, my son don't want to go to Texas. My son don't want to go to Texas. So I can't just leave my son here in Compton. Because I used to live in Compton. I'm from Sacramento, but I was born in LA. I live about 25% of my life in LA. All right. So now let me get on that. Hassan is saying, you got all that money. You didn't take your son out of the hood. Are you trying to insinuate the man as a bad father? That's what I don't like. This guy clearly does things for the city of Philadelphia. He's giving a lot of money to people in the city of Philadelphia. And you talking about his son got all these expensive chains on and stuff like that. We don't know if that's why he got shot. We don't know if he had a chain on. The point is, he shouldn't have got shot. It's not his fault his son got shot. If his son didn't want to move to wherever Gillie was, his son had that ability. Why are you attacking him? Because that point of view don't even make no sense, in my honest opinion. So why would you even use that particular position? It's like you're saying something that don't make no sense. You're trying to discredit him because, you're out here telling Young Thug now how to behave, but your son out here getting shot. From what I understand, his son was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was a person that all of them got shot. There was looks like it's a robbery attempt that gone bad from what I can see. I don't know, maybe for those of y'all from Philly that know more about this, that's in the game, y'all could talk about what it was. But clearly, the young man was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, it would be much different, Hassan, if his son was out there doing the same thing that Young Thug was doing. Or if he was doing the same thing that, some of these other guys was doing, like G Herbo. His son wasn't out there doing that. His son went out there scamming people. His son went out there shooting nobody. His son was an innocent bystander. His son got killed. Anybody can get killed. Do you say that about PNB Rock? PNB Rock is a Philadelphia rapper that unfortunately lost his life in Los Angeles. That wasn't his fault, okay? That wasn't his fault. There's plenty of rappers that's getting killed all the time. Like I said, what's the brother? Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle got killed. This is a guy that was helping his community, man. Nipsey didn't deserve that. Pop Smoke got killed in LA at 20. People die, man. And it looks like the reason why you saying this, I'm just gonna be real, man. Do you got some sort of jealousy for what these guys achieved? And is this a reason why you got something to say about it because of, I saw you tagged him. So is that why you saying it? Look, man, from what I understand, Gillie's a stand-up guy. We don't need to be trying to judge his character. And we got to also think about it, man. If Hassan Campbell's son got killed, or any of his kids, the last thing I would never do is make a video. Well, you see what Hassan was on to doing this and that. Like, why would you even say something like that, bro? And again, what you're saying don't even make no sense. It don't make no sense, brother. I'm sorry. It don't make no sense. This man's son, I don't know about him, his criminal record and all that. He got killed. He wasn't robbing nobody. He got shot. He wasn't doing criminal things when he got shot. And he's a grown man. I can see if he was 14, and you know how baby mama issues is. Maybe he was raised by his mom. He be making an adult go move somewhere if they don't want to be there. He ain't no 10-year-old kid. And again, man, like, brothers be just saying anything, man, without having no condolences for this man, for what this man is going through, man. This is from what I understand in Philadelphia, this is a stand-up guy, bro. He's a stand-up guy. I don't know the brother. He don't owe me nothing. He don't know me. But I know the man, from what they tell me, he's a stand-up brother. And this is a guy, we might not like how he do things, some of y'all. But man, look what the guy does in this community, man. Stop playing, bro. This is not no YouTube guy. This is a guy that's really connected with the community in the best way that he know how. He's doing things for our people out there, man. We just need to be congratulating him and Wallow, man. These people are hurting right now, bro. And we just got so much evil in our heart, man. And I don't know what's wrong with the brother Hassan, man. But that's I thought that was quite, what he said is, it doesn't make sense. Being immature is something completely different, but this just don't make no sense. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.